do the Riverwalk now, starting here, working my way all the way across, and ending at Wacker Drive. Here's what those numbers mean, in case anyone's interested. So I'm going to be starting here on the Riverwalk. We'll be going under it in a second, starting at Lakeshore Drive, which is one end of it, and go all the way up to Wacker Drive. Lakeshore Drive, and here's the beginning of the Riverwalk. Hopefully this comes out decent. So going under Lakeshore Drive right now. All kind of stuff on the walls, different murals, streetcars, history of Chicago. It's got to be the Chicago Fire. The old swing bridges they used to have. I don't know what the snake represents. Old drawbridges for horses and stuff. They have them on this side too. That thumping is the cars going over the drawbridge above. So that's going under Lakeshore Drive, and that's the Chicago River. Right to the side of, right of this are the locks that I went through on the tour. So Lakeshore Drive. Got the kayakers down there. See the boats coming. There's a road up there to this side. That's where the traffic's coming from. So it's supposedly 1.25 miles only. So it shouldn't take me more than 25 minutes.
Almost the lake.
Looking back a little bit that we've done. So up here is Urban Kayakers. It's where you can rent kayaks, which some I'll probably do next summer. We're coming near mid-September here. It's the temperature you just don't know from week to week, so I don't know if I'll be able to do it. It's a safety video. So I guess you can actually bring your dogs actually kayaking with you. They get little life vests and stuff like that. I saw some people getting the dog ready earlier. They might actually be on there already. It's where all the boats are housed, or kayaks. I thought it was, it's cool. It's got like a little launch there on wheels. Kind of funny. I wasn't sure how you do it without tipping over. I mean, if you're seasoned, you know how to do it, but sometimes when people get in, they tip them. Put some of the buildings in there too. They have all kinds of stuff to do, like chairs and exercise things. Boat coming in there. This time you can kind of lay on, kind of stretch out your back, I guess. So I just did that chair. It's almost like you're zero gravity when you're in it. Because like certain points, or the certain points of stress on your back are lower and then higher for the least stress, so it kind of equalizes out. I'm gonna get closer to the water here. That's kind of neat to do. And I did do the cruise video of Lake Michigan and the Chicago River. So if you'd rather do it that way.
Eu acho que é a idade, né? Aí eles viram chefe.
Just really fun to walk here. All the boats going by and people and food. Well, that's a water taxi. They'll take you to Navy Pier, which is pretty far from Union Station. There's a tiki bar area. Then they have the tiki boat. The Island Party boat. Now this one, as you sit and drink at the bar, you actually have to pedal to keep the boat moving. Cycle boats. There's so many different boat options. I would say you're better off looking online first, because certain ones go out to Lake Michigan, certain ones don't. I think it's kind of nice to do the river and Lake Michigan. So what they did do here over many years was they extended underneath the bridges. Before you used to have to go upstairs, wait to cross the street, then go back down, and it's only a block apart each one. So what they did is they extended this out here. You can see here, here's the bridge, and down here is what they extended out. So you don't have to go up and down like you used to. Which is pretty cool. So that's Columbus Drive. Different jazz bands. They have a lot of eating. They have a lot of... You can walk, bike, run, jog, whatever you want to do on here. Here's the one I was on earlier. Boy, this one's really full though. I would definitely go for an earlier one if you can. Oh, the same lady doing the tour. There's like different beer gardens and tons of space to eat or drink. Puppy down there. So this is for a boat charter.
Use like now like lobsters.
Here's all the restrooms, which is really nice that they have them along here. It's Must be another boat pulling out. Oh, here's one loading up. This is the architectural cruise. They used to all come from Navy Pier. Now they moved them down here, which is a lot better. Or it's more easily accessible, I should say. So that one focuses more on the intricacy of the buildings. Who designed them, who built it, who owns them, that kind of stuff. And there's different parts of the Riverwalk that are busier than others. Gonna cruise across here. And you can see right there is the really unique Apple store. It's like 3 stories of glass on one side and the other straight in. You walk downstairs. It's really cool. The whole front is glass overlooking Chicago River. Here's a boat cruise loading up. Like I said, just videotaping. So the Michigan Avenue is the street. Michigan Avenue is the street name. DuSable is the bridge name. I don't know why that one has a bridge and a street name. I thought they were all just named after the street that crossed. See some of the buildings coming through. Jogger. They have all kind of docks. They have all the boats right there. Mine was across. Actually on the other side of the Michigan Avenue Bridge. But still easy enough to get to. So that's the Tribune building, and that's the Wrigley building. And there's parts, if you want to go back up to the street, you can get to it. You can see how much traffic there is. Boat traffic, I mean. And it's not like it's plugged up or anything, it's just, there is a lot of sightseeing. Perfect day for it. This one's really wide. You even have a bar on there. So this is a bridge house. Wow, pretty neat. I'm gonna have to do that one time. Again, I come and I plan to do a couple things and then I find other things, like I forgot about Millennium Park. So I figured I'd go to Millennium Park, get some shots, hyperlapses and such. Wow, that smelled really good when I went by it. Have a marketplace shop. Trump Tower, IBM. The 3 shell-looking ones is Marina City, Marina Towers. See, what they have is they have like kind of food, restaurants, different stuff to buy. Puppies. I heard this was really nice, but it actually exceeded my expectations. Trying to stay out of their picture. So I'm coming up on Wabash.
We put all of either our favorite songs by an artist or style put it together. So I'm going to do my Beatles medley for you guys right now. I hope you like the Beatles, or just plug your ears for the next 7 minutes or so. Actually starts with a little Paul McCartney bit, just because I love this song so much. I figured, hey, I'll squeeze it into a Beatles medley. I don't think I'll get any objections. Feel free to join me, okay? You should know every word to every song. You young and your heart wasn't open love. You used to say
Kayaking classes.
Everything past Michigan Avenue, the whole bunch of land, about a quarter-mile land, all the way to the lakefront, so you can get up there. All that land out there is manufactured off of government. Is that correct? Pure garbage. The south side of Chicago, everything from Michigan Avenue all the way out to the lakes, manufactured garbage.
So here's Wabash Avenue. It's kind of neat seeing all the metal structure underneath. In a couple weeks these bridges go up, so I doubt they'll let people kayak on it, just because there's so much boat traffic coming that weekend. Oh, there's the Island Party boat. Chicago Brew House. Oh, and it's neat because the seats actually face the river. More kayakers. There's a puppy under the chair. He doesn't like the pigeons. Let's go check the sign here, check our progress. Like I said, we're doing it reverse. So it started down here, Columbus, Michigan Avenue, State. Oh, you are here. So that right there is State. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go. It's about halfway. You can rollerblade too. Gotta be able to stop though. So this looks like one where they didn't have a lot of room, but you still don't have to go up and around, which is really nice. Marina City / Marina Towers. I call Marina Towers, I guess it's Marina City. Kayakers. Oh, that's cool. That place has their own marina underneath. Oh, Marina City has their own marina. That makes sense. So now these are just really nice benches that you can just kind of hang, sit in. And they have like stadium seating down here. You can kind of just sit and just watch people have fun kayaking, boating, pull your boat up here. Big boats. Hit a little bit of a snag of traffic. There's a panoramic. There's too many people there, so I had to wait to get around them. It's very chill out here. Now, I don't know if you can bring your own kayak. I don't know if there's a place to launch it from. That's where we've come from. We actually went really far. So I guess the kayakers stay close to the Riverwalk. It's kind of neat because they put this reflective metal, kind of give it a better look. And it's only on the one side. There's little sporadic things on the other side where they have it, but it's primarily on this side. Like if you like over by the Apple store, there's one and stuff. But eventually, maybe they will. But for right now, it's just this side of the river. Tiny bar. RPM Seafood, that's the one the lady said is the best seafood in Illinois. So the battery's dying on the Osmo Action 2. They don't have any more battery, so I'm going to switch to the Sony. It's going to be more jumpy. It doesn't stabilize as well, and it's not as wide a view. But I do want to finish this Riverwalk, so I do want to finish it up. So I'll do that so we can finish. I think there's only like 4 bridges left. So I'll let this go as far as it'll go till the battery dies. Hopefully it won't be too much at the end. It's a lot harder to hold it steady. Wow, that's a monster boat coming through. I don't know how he, it looks like those people's heads are gonna hit. That's the old Helene Curtis building. Here, I think they call it the Promenade. It's just a whole bunch of stairs. That's a new building. That's the Merchandise Mart, the stone one. So that was Clark Street Bridge we just went under. We're coming up on LaSalle Street. You see here, they kind of did it neat because it kind of ramps up. So I don't know where I left off. I know I had the Helene Curtis building in there. There's Clark Street. There's LaSalle. I was saying how it kind of goes on an angle. So however how you want to go up, you can just kind of go up on an angle there. The architecture is pretty amazing down here. I picked a great day to come. It got overcast now, but it was very sunny before. So coming up on LaSalle here. And then the one after that will be Wells. And then the bridge after that will be Wells. And Wells is the one that has the L train, the elevated train that goes around, or goes above it. So it's a 2-story drawbridge. So that's pretty unique. So we'll see that in a little bit. Don't know if we'll actually see it go by. Hey, Pop. So there's the Wells Street Bridge. Steakhouse. Well, they have gelato here. You know what? I'm actually kind of hot from that boat ride. I think I'm going to get some gelato. So I got my gelato here. I had to switch to the Sony camera now because the memory or the batteries ran out on the Osmo Action. But here's my flavors. I got mint chocolate chip and caramel ribbon. Even though they don't really go together, I'm like, nah, I want to get 2 different unique flavors. So I'm going to go to there and look on the other side here. I believe on the other side of this bridge, there's like another promenade where you can actually sit, and then I can actually eat the ice cream, which we across from the merchandise mart. Some more kayakers. They're kind of attached. I don't know if she's an instructor. So this is Wells, and there's the merchandise mart. Some new buildings going up. The one on the left, she said, was Salesforce. I'm sorry. So the one on the left is Salesforce, and I forgot what the other one was. There's the Pie building that follows the contour. Hopefully an L train will go around. There you can see the train going over. Hopefully it's picking up the rumble. And I'm gonna go sit over there and go eat my gelato. Floating garden. It's between all the little fishing piers here. There's the merchandise mart.
She got an electric one and I had a regular one.
Oh. So we're coming near the end of the Riverwalk, and then I have to go to Union Station to catch the train home. And that's at 4:35, and it's 3:57 right now. So these are fishing piers right here. If the person on the boat said I wouldn't really eat anything out of here, but for sport, it's fine. There we go. Large boat coming through. There's a great view of the skyline. Merchandise mart there. Got some kayakers in the water to the left.
You got double. That's a double picture.
That is a double picture. So who did theirs?
Oh, you got a fish.
Oh, wait. Okay. Got it?
It was an awesome day here. Great weather. It's like 80, 81. The sun really made it feel really hot. So it was great when I was out on Lake Michigan. Now that it's gotten grayer out, it's cooled down a little bit. So that's Franklin Street. Really hoping I could get the L train going across. stores now. So continuing on, this under Franklin Bridge. The other side of the merchandise mart. Here's these buildings closer up, still being constructed. I forgot what she said this sculpture was called in red. It's part of this building. There's the point of the North Branch meeting all the other branches. Hopefully get closer to this building over here. It's pretty unique. I want to get closer to the base. I'm trying to hold it as still as I can. It won't be as steady as before. But like I said, I wanted to finish the whole Riverwalk. So I'm so relaxed about boats going by. See, everyone's just vegging out here on the lawn. So here's where the river by this building, which is pie-shaped, where the north and south branch meet, I guess, the east branch or the main branch. So the north branch is right there. And this is the one that the Riverwalk is along. And I think it actually ends right here. There are talks about extending it, which would be nice all the way to, there's another building like Marina City on the south branch. So this is Lake Street here. And Union's down by the Sears Tower, so it's not too far down. And there's the Riverwalk. So that's the end of the Riverwalk tour in Chicago, Illinois. Did all the tour on over there, went all the way to Lake Michigan. Lakeshore Drive was the street, hit Millennium Park, did the riverboat tour. I'll probably break that up into multiple videos. If you like the videos, click the like button. If you want to see more content like this, click subscribe.